begin our recap, and we will also do a very slight retcon, because Sam did point out something to me. So we will redo our initial landing on the Heart of Ubtao.
Oh.
But I'm still blue, so that's good.
You are still blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
The party has traveled through the Aldani Basin, facing a number of dangers and threats, found more commonly in the swamps and the jungles themselves. They now enter the Heart of Ubtao, finding a stranger that has apparently made their abode here.
So we'll start from the top once again. You are brought up after stepping onto the symbol, and you are greeted by an elf who introduces herself as Valindra Shadowmantle.
Oh, now I know.
Yes, you know, because you
Okay.
have true sight.
I'm going to put a hand behind my back and individually point at everyone to send a message to everyone and tell
Well, hang on. First make your stealth check to try and conceal that.
my hand behind my back.
Yeah.
I don't care if she sees my hand going behind my back.
Yeah, but like a stealth check to see if it's obvious what you're doing. Because I believe you also have to... Yeah.
It's obvious she's putting her hand behind her back.
Well, but it's obvious what you're doing, because looking at the spell message...
The semantic one, isn't it?
Yes, but I believe you also have to speak aloud or at least say your message somewhat.
I whisper.
I thought it was all mental.
You point your finger at a creature within range and whisper a message. So you're just randomly behind your back, pointing and whispering.
Okay. Well,
She's a schizophrenic. Don't worry about her.
yeah, I mean, don't worry about it. But I tell everyone that I can see she's like, hiding her true identity, and she's truly an undead.
Okay.
That is interesting.
At that, Valindra raises an eyebrow and just... Was that really necessary?
Was what?
Huh?
She's looking directly at you. Well, you made quite the assumption, first and foremost.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Roll a bluff.
Yeah, you need to roll a bluff. You know exactly what you're talking about.
What is
I guess deception.
Deception. Don't play stupid. You told everyone that I am not what I appear to be.
Yeah, it's fair. To be honest, there's no reason for her just to not see what she saw.
I mean, are you?
Well, I don't know. What do I look like?
And to me, what does she look like?
An elf.
I mean, yeah, to everyone else, she just looks like an elf. You've got the artwork of her. But to you, you can see that she's clearly decayed somewhat. She's got, like, dry skin. Her nose has fallen off.
Also, has Harmony told us that she has true sight?
I don't know, have you?
I mean, I assume I probably would have. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret.
Well, if Harmony claims that you're an undead, she must be seeing through something. And I trust her over a new person we just met.
And if I am undead, does that change anything?
Depends on what your motives are.
My motives are still exactly the same as they were. I'm obviously not some slobbering zombie or anything.
No, that is quite obvious that you are not some slobbering zombie or skeleton, so
But
does
you
mean you're a
definitely need to
lich
fight
or
first.
a white or something.
Or a vampire.
No,
Nah.
Is Harmony shaking her head at that?
yeah. I mean, I just told her she looks like she needs some moisturizer.
Well, at Harmony's expression here, it seems that vampire is one of those not likely.
You should see something in your folder now of what she looks like. Only Harmony, obviously.
Dear gosh, which folder? Oh, the one at the very top?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I kind of figured.
But nonetheless, I am simply a mage that has been sent here by my organization to look into what is causing the death curse.
And may I ask what organization you are with?
One of the various mage colleges on the Sword Coast. I mean, she seems to be telling the truth.
So then what are you doing up here?
I've made my base of operations here while I send my companions into Omu to study.
You were about to say underlings, weren't you?
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Well, what a coincidence. We were also on a quest to end, or like to
Investigate this.
investigate
curse.
the death curse.
Are you familiar with what's causing it?
We know
All we
a little
know.
of it.
No.
Well, then perhaps you'd be able to aid my companions once you get there.
And what would it be in for us?
I'm sure I could find something. The pockets of the college are rather deep. We can pay well as perhaps even provide certain items that are more difficult to come by.
By the way, you happen to come across a man and a lizard thing.
No, I haven't.
We were told he would be here.
She just shrugs. Also, like, a few moments later, Zandala flies up.
Yelling at us.
Yep, much the similar. Same scene plays out. And again, Valindra's just... It's rather crowded. There's not a whole lot of space up here, but I suppose one more doesn't hurt.
But I suppose since we are heading to Oulu and will potentially be running into your compatriots, do you have anything that would allow us to not be attacked by them, or...
Yeah, not exactly. As long as you don't take hostile action towards them. We're civilized folk, despite being in Chult.
Yes, and we've come across several civilized folk that ended up attacking us for no reason.
Then I think you have an overly broad definition of civilized. Nonetheless, if you are willing to aid us in dealing with this, then I shall provide you with what information I do have. I do believe that my mission here has accomplished more than just about any other that has gone searching for the source of the death curse. We have actually located the cause of it, even.
Really?
Yes, there is a very powerful magic item that is buried beneath Omu.
Do you know what it is?
Well, maybe magic item isn't quite the right word. Artifact? There's even potentially some studies claiming it might be a creature? Either way, it seems that, from what we've learned, it's something called a soulmonger.
That doesn't sound good.
It absorbs souls, or if you adhere to the belief it's a being, eats them. One way or another, it is something that potentially is a powerful item. It's not exactly something you come across every day, and as such, we want to quarantine it. That we no longer have to worry about miscellaneous souls randomly being snatched. But there is potentially something powerful to study. It should only be destroyed if we find that it is too dangerous to obtain.
You don't consider something that causes this kind of widespread death not dangerous enough?
It's not causing the death, it is preventing resurrection, which is a very terrible thing. But if we can, as I stated, quarantine it to make sure that it is not taking souls anymore, then we can study how it's doing it, what kind of magic, and how it can be better applied.
Just character knowledge. I thought it was killing people because
It technically is. Anyone who's been brought back from the dead is slowly dying.
I mean, we're all slowly dying.
Yeah, but they're dying faster than that. They have the equivalent of a wasting disease.
Just wasting their life away.
Let's not start that. But I would have to agree that being able to study such ancient magic would be thrilling.
I'm glad that you agree. As I stated, there's a lot to learn from this potential discovery. And if it proves to be too dangerous, then we destroy it. I'm not saying it's out of the question, I'm just saying don't be hasty.
interesting.
Zandala then chimes in. Yes, this is all very interesting, but none of this answers, where's my father?
Apparently he's not here.
Yes, I already told that to your companions. The creepy snake lady said that he would be here. I want to believe that what she said is true, considering we went to the top of some crazy weird pyramid and talked to a crazy snake lady. I think I'd like to look inside.
Do you mind if we look around?
That's a bit intrusive. It is my private study, after all.
Pretty sure this land doesn't belong to anyone.
Are you saying that?
I mean, he may be here and you don't even know it. He could be the one intruding. You might as well let us help you look, or let us look, so.
Make a persuasion roll. As I stated, it's my private sanctuary in a rather uncomfortable environment. I'd prefer to keep it private.
What if it wasn't our full group? Why don't we just take myself and Uzal here?
Quick, someone
I'm
seduce
the
her.
one with true sight, Dingy.
And Harmony.
As I stated, and allow me to properly emphasize, private abode.
How about this? We'll go to Omu and see if we can figure out a way to get your artifact back. If we come, or the artifact. I know, but if we can get it back from and carry it safely, we could have a look around.
Very well. If you can get to the soulmonger and help my companions to just figure out what it is and what we can do with it, I suppose, I shall let you come up here and look around.
Oh man, it's real unfortunate. Shadow Scale's #1 plan is to smash that thing as soon as he sees it.
Honestly, I'm surprised you've been quiet this entire time.
Yeah.
She doesn't really understand what's going on. She talks in a really long and slow manner for Shadow Scale. She doesn't really care for it. She's falling asleep.
Well, don't worry. If you look like you're falling too deep to sleep, I won't let you awake.
Zandala doesn't like it, but she eventually agrees. Fine. We'll just go back down, I guess. Was there anything else you needed to ask me then, before you head off?
Well, I mean, if your companions have already trekked to Omu, would you possibly have a updated map leading to Omu or the surrounding area?
I'm afraid not. I don't keep any maps. The expedition that headed in took the map with them. I mean, it's over that direction, and she points towards the southwest. Granted, you know where Omu is on your map, even. Though I will warn you that apparently the city sunk at some point into the ground, so it will be a bit of a journey just to get down to it. Nonetheless, best of luck, and she waves her hand, and once again a symbol appears on the ground.
I guess I'll leave.
I shall bid my adieu. Bring the kobold with.
I'll be the last to leave.
Just bring me with.
You said you were falling asleep.
I said I was. I was actually.
Zandala doesn't step onto the symbol, she flies down. But, alright, you're last off.
Yes.
Everybody gets down. You're back again at the base of the heart on the ground with the other members of your expedition. Echo asks, "So, what was up there?"
Well, Harmony claims that she is an undead up top. Her name is Valinda Shadowmantle.
Echo furrows her brow and just kind of, I'm not familiar with the name, but named undead are generally not a good thing.
No, they're not.
She was super crazy. She wants to study the thing making the curse.
Making what curse?
The death curse.
She wants to study what is making the curse. I would advise against that.
Me?
Anything that causes this much pain and suffering should immediately be destroyed.
I agree.
Agreed.
Hildegard also nods her head. I would agree with this. But there's no harm in studying something that might offer who knows what. There are many plants in this jungle that are poisonous that are used to make medicine, are there not? Just because something is dangerous in its natural state doesn't mean it's bad entirely.
Well, regardless, it seems that Simba is not here.
Simba?
Sinber.
I mean, I heard
I
Simba.
mean, she's probably lying. He's probably inside, but we can't really prove that until
Well,
we
he could
have
be there,
a reason
or
for him there.
it was several days ago that we asked where he was.
Do people still have invisibility potions?
Zandala crosses her arms. Oh, I'm positive that he's inside. And I get a feeling that if we go off and do her little job for her and come back, she'll have probably gotten rid of him by then.
What importance is your father to this undead?
I have no idea. You're the one telling me that there's crazy people chasing him down.
Shadowscale, you still have that potion. That's one of them.
Oh, Shadowscale. You hear, like, not so much a voice as more like a feeling in your head. And it just kind of goes, bad. And it, like, it projects a mental image of Valindra.
Yeah, I didn't really like her that much. I say to no one in particular, just responding to the voice.
Hildegard taps the professor on his shoulder. Does she do that often?
Talk to Thin Air, yes.
Should we be concerned?
No.
Very well, I shall take your judgment.
Her sanity is for sure not in question.
To be honest, I kind of think you're all the idiots. Anyway, here's that potion.
You only had the one potion, right?
Yeah.
Well,
And what potion are we taking exactly?
was it just standard invisibility or greater?
Standard invisibility.
A standard invisibility potion. For whoever wishes to go up.
Well, obviously, I think I should probably go up.
Maybe you should... No, I'm not smart enough to say that right now. Never mind.
Right
Is
now.
there enough? Is it just for one person?
It is for. Yeah, it's a potion. Whoever drinks it becomes invisible.
Someone should suggest maintaining contact in case whoever does go up there gets.
The only issue is we have only 3 people that can fly.
Yeah, I can fly too.
I can cast invisibility on somebody,
So then we could send up to 2 people.
which would be better than just one person going by themselves.
Yes. I have no problem going up myself. Who wants to be the second?
I mean, I think it should be the daughter.
I would have said Harmony and
Yeah.
the daughter. Be honest.
If you say so.
I mean, you can see stuff that's.
Yeah.
So.
Very true, very true. And then I will hand Harmony the potion. Unless she can cast invisibility on herself.
Let's hope that
No, I
she's not
can't.
capable of. Hope she's not capable of casting True Sight on herself.
Yeah.
Or revealing. Or maybe she has some sort of aura that senses. There's a lot of things that could go wrong with it.
There is actually a lot of things that could go wrong here.
One, she can already cast Arcane Sigil to teleport us up there, so I can tell you it's not going to be pretty if things go down bad.
Death could be imminent.
I mean,
I'm
yeah, what
sure,
if she has true sight and can just see us walking in?
So do we want to do this still?
Well, why walk in when you can just fly straight in?
Or we just shoot bows at her and let the bugs knock her off the ledge once you die.
You scare me.
You mean that?
Behold the power of bugs.
Behold
Alright,
the bugs.
Professor, let's do this.
Alright, so who's going up exactly?
Zendala and Harmony.
I
Alright.
thought it was the Professor in Harmony.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I would personally say yes, Professor and Harmony, just in case, because I mean, we wouldn't want Zendala to get up there and die.
Or
Not that
have
we
him
want, you
go
know.
out first.
Yeah.
Well,
Go off my back.
I mean, she
Not
still
that we
has
want
fly.
Harmony to die either.
Zendala still has fly cast on herself for a little bit longer, and I do agree with this plan. It seems like a good one, and I'd personally prefer more people up there than just me and one other person.
Are you
How
able
tall
to
is-
cast invisibility?
She casts that on herself.
Well, then I guess that settles it.
Okay.
Heard that magic! Come on!
So I will cast invisibility on whoever doesn't take the potion.
So everyone else?
No, I can only cast it on one person, and I have to
Concentrate.
concentrate on it. That's only for an hour, so make it quick.
So, Zendala, Harmony, and the Professor?
Yep.
Well, Tyler could, but nobody else can fly unless I carry Shadow
How
Scale
tall-
up there.
How far
How
is
could
that
I?
off the ground? It's that heart thing.
Few hundred feet.
I think in the last session, Joe said about 200.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
if I
what it was.
remember right.
How could I
Well-
go up there, Sam?
The three of you go up there then?
Yep.
Alright, well, you fly up, you get to the doorway into the side of it, and as you start walking in, you see Valindra around the corner.
Get the camera.
And she looks out the entryway directly at where you are,
I want to see the
and she just stares.
Still.
Joe, you want to put the camera down so we can all see it?
I want to see the fight.
Yeah.
See the fight? You the
I
slaughter?
want to see the professor get his ass whooped.
Oops, should not have done that.
Told you it was a bad idea.
Now you got the camera. Oh, there you go.
Well, we know she lied.
Yes, because she sees us.
She's standing in the entryway, staring directly out.
She's just a good poker player. Don't believe it. Can't
I was
see.
gonna say, let's just pretend like she just like had a feeling, and we can just sneak past. Like, let's wait till she moves, and then.
Well, before that, can you roll insight? Is that a thing to see if someone actually knows you're there? Or
I would say,
perception?
yeah, you could do an insight.
Oh,
I thought that was
initiative.
insight. It's like, damn.
Whoops. It wasn't. Alright, reroll.
Oh, but Harmony got that 20.
Yeah, but it wasn't empty.
Oh, I need to click on the guy again. Dang it. So much worse!
Oh shit!
You already want Jaime to go.
I mean, I
first.
guess it's just initiative, but
Zendala kind of stands there awkwardly.
maybe I'm
She-
gonna roll that insight.
She attempts to whisper as quietly as she can to Harmony.
I just kind of look at her and shake my head and put my finger to my mouth.
She can't see you.
She can't see you do that because she can't see invisibility.
Oh.
Only you can see. She's kind of like, because you're standing next to her, she knows you're there, but she can't see you. But she does her best to whisper. But she's not trained in stealth, so...
What kind of elf is not trained in stealth?
Oof.
She's a half elf.
So
It's a pretty loud whisper, especially considering that there's like nothing else other than jungle noises coming from 200 feet below. Is she staring at us? I think she's staring at us.
We're just gonna hear Valinder say, "Yep."
die. Bugs.
Yes, I am staring at you.
Well,
Well, we see you lied to us. Any reason you've got her father and his friend locked up? Where you said you didn't have them?
Because they tried to attack me.
And what reason would they have to do that?
For the reason that you felt you needed to blab to all your friends.
I mean, given where we're at, I feel like that's a good reason. But the fact is, you still lied to us. We have no reason to trust you.
What exactly do you need with these two? And she gestures. And also, just make yourselves visible. There's no point anymore. I know you're here.
I mean, two of us can't, because one is controlled by someone else, and the
Well,
other
actually-
is what I drink.
yeah.
I was like,
You can stop concentrating, but you don't know. So.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just out here just like,
Ooh, butterfly.
I mean, I suppose I could send him a message to stop concentrating.
You'd have to be able to point at him.
I can just point down, can't I?
You'd have to look over the edge and point at him.
Can't I do it through walls?
No?
Also, it's beyond your reach.
Yeah, I can cast this spell through solid objects.
It's 120.
He is beyond your range, though. He's 200 feet down.
So I wanted to bring up, but didn't really think SoundScapes would really think about it too much. About some sort of call or magic spell or something to alert the others.
yeah, caw, caw.
Oh, fuck,
Wow, that was a
dying
weird
up here!
When you see one of the bodies fly off and hit the ground.
Then you know.
Yeah.
But, yes. Well, seeing as we're being this way, should I tell them your secret? She says, looking
Whose
at you,
secret are
Harmony.
we talking about?
I mean, if we're all just being honest here.
Fine then.
You gonna reveal your own secret, or?
Power play. You can't reveal what's already been revealed.
Valindra waves her hand and casts Dispel Magic on all of you. Your flight and invisibility wears off.
Do I know this? Like, as I'm
Yeah, you
the
would
one
feel
being-
your spell end.
Let everybody know. Be like, my spell just ended up there, and I didn't do it.
Who can cast Levitate?
I can. I'd have to be like pulled though.
I can fly.
or technically have a flight speed of 10 feet.
Take you
Make it
long
hard.
as to get up.
Yeah. I went for a minute, so
How many people can you make levitate?
I can make one person levitate, but the spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds. So if I levitate myself and then whoever we want just grab onto me and I hook a rope onto you, I don't know. But then you'd have to be able to pull us all.
I die by falling.
Yeah, I don't know if I can pull 500 pounds worth of people.
Yeah.
Levitate also has a limitation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But might I interject about all these secrets and things? You
Yes?
did ask us as to why we are looking for them and are wanting them. Those two happen to owe me a substantial amount of money.
Make a deception roll?
Come on, please don't fail this once.
Oof.
Yep. Did I say money? I mean, shit.
Two random individuals in the jungle owe you money.
Well, they're not really random. We have run into each other several times. And have bailed them out a couple times.
Somehow your story doesn't seem to make sense.
Well, of course it wouldn't. We just
Are
met
you
today,
gonna-
did we not?
You gonna tell us that your spell got canceled, Tyler?
Yeah, but I did.
Okay. Well then,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll
you did.
cast Fly. And
Carry
I
me
can
up with
bring-
you.
1 or 2 people.
I'd rather not die by falling.
I will go.
Got it. I'll cast Fly, you cast Levitate, and we'll begin our ascent while they're talking.
Yeah, so I will cast levitate on who do we want to come up? Or should we just do Erd? You won't fall.
No, don't hurt your magic.
Well, you don't want to come up?
That was her sick magic. I don't.
What's the limit on Levitate?
10 minutes, go up 20 feet, and then get pulled. Yeah, that'd be a long.
Do I have to work within the range of Levitate?
I don't know, Joe. What would you say?
I'd say yes.
What's the maximum range that you can move? 20 every time?
Yeah, it raises up 20 feet.
I'm going up alone. Sorry, but I'm going.
If you could just carry me, it'll be just you and me then.
Guess I'll rage to carry him. It's a waste of time. Let's see. That makes it. So I should have pulled the light out. So I guess I
Actually-
should pull the light out. This guy.
Wait.
Oh, actually.
It says Shadow Scale is carrying me up. I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability, Bull's Strength. Her carry capacity is now doubled. And advantages on strength checks.
Oh, well then I won't rage. Alright, Joe, I'm carrying Tyler in my arms as I fly up there.
Feel like this should be the other way around, but
How many strength checks do you want from me?
Just the one.
you got this.
Wow.
That is a ability check. You can add, but I guess adding 4 to it.
14.
Yeah.
I think my roll 20 froze. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart it.
You know, every time I'm advantage on my strength rolls, I always roll low. I've never had a good roll advantage on it.
Maybe you're somebody who rolls high at disadvantage.
I'm tempted to find out.
What's a disadvantage?
Oh no, I've had an advantage on my strength rolls a lot lately, and I've always rolled really low. And Joe's like, maybe you just would roll higher if you had disadvantage.
Yeah.
So, at least for the professor who's up there, as well as Zandala, after Valindra cast Dispel Magic, you see Zandala standing next to you and a tiefling.
Well, that's certainly interesting. was not expecting. But regardless,
Hold on. My roll 20 froze too.
Dispelled
All right.
magic, dispelled everything.
Who's next? My money's on sale. Go home.
Zundala just pipes up. I rolled 20 crafts as well. What if she has bigger horns than you, Igris? What are you gonna do then?
But,
How do you guys shave them
How-
down?
so how many turns? How far can you move each turn with levitate?
He's not levitating.
Yeah,
He's
we're not
just
levitating.
I'm just carrying him. Got a 14 for carrying him.
how fast do you move for while flying there?
60 base, 120 if I dash.
So, I'm sorry, I was doing something. How fast?
60 base, 120 if I dash.
So it'll take you at least a few seconds to get up there. But in that short time, Valindra invites you inside. Why don't we talk about this? And maybe we can strike a deal.
And you no longer see Harmony, you just see a tiefling.
Yep.
Yep, that's not my concern right now, though. But
Or shut her off. The
coming to a
religious
deal
bugs?
would be much preferable than anything else.
But yes, a few seconds later, Shadowscale flies up carrying Igris.
Well, hello there.
Alright. I guess I could go back down and carry someone else up if they really wanted to.
Shall I bring up your lizard friend?
Only if he
I mean-
agrees to come up.
Do you need to go down there and ask him?
Shadow Scale. Thank you.
Flies back down.
Wait. Who's the tiefling?
That
Where's
would be
Harmony?
Harmony.
Hi.
That's unexpected.
Yes, but not our issue at this moment.
Nope.
Didn't have a chance to talk about it. Got told to go back down.
Okay.
But yes, we are going inside to negotiate.
Ah.
Hopefully. Come to an agreement.
Huh.
And definitely much preferable than this.
It's only real negotiations. Both sides have equal amounts of power.
Well, I can assure you that's not going to be our case.
I'm assuming. Do you come up, Erd?
Yeah.
All right. After a few more seconds, Shadowscale returns carrying Erd.
Okay. Oh.
Do you have control of your token?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure do.
Turn to Harmony, or should we?
No, come back here. I
No,
need
they
to
both
admire
look
your
like-
horns.
I mean,
Yeah,
my
they-
name is technically Harmony, so.
That's true. They don't know anything.
You've got horns?
Yes, Shadow Scale. I have horns.
You're way cooler now!
Well, I appreciate that, so thank you.
You still smell the same, so I know it's you.
Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Does
Pretty
she
sure
still
it's a
smell
good
the
thing.
same?
Isn't it just an illusion?
Do you
Yeah,
hide?
it is just an illusion.
Yeah, but was it only a visual illusion?
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna like change the way I smell. I'm pretty sure I wear deodorant.
Or do you naturally smell a broomstone?
I don't know what the lore is for that.
I mean, tieflings can. It's up to you.
No.
All right.
I did not know that.
That did. This changes my whole character.
Yes.
I mean, Zandala is going to basically march right up.
Oh, dear God.
Do you want the rest of us to roll for initiative?
Yeah, everyone should be in initiative. You're not currently using it, but you should have one in case we go
Okay.
into it.
I like the missing token spot.
I believe so, because
Okay.
that's technically a different token. I don't think you're in the initiative anymore, because your token got changed.
Oh, well, I am on
This
my
is sick.
thing, but I can redo
Yeah, I
it.
see the 6 where she was, but
There's just not a
There's nothing there.
not a
There's
token
blank
associated
spots.
with it.
There's one.
you can manually change your initiative if you really want to back to 6. Doesn't really look like it would change your order unless she summons minions.
Nonetheless, now that you're inside, the cave is musty and dimly lit by daylight filtering through the hollow petrified tree trunk. There's a pool of dirty rainwater that occupies the central 20 feet of the floor, between natural pillars formed from the roots of the petrified tree. 3 tall bookcases stand against the wall to the right of the cave entrance. A desk and several wooden crates stand against the left-hand wall, and opposite the entrance are 2 doorways into smaller chambers, with a large iron cage, as well as 2 rather familiar figures in the cage.
Huh. So I see she was lying about that.
Yep.
But yes, let's get down to negotiations.
As I stated, I simply was taking them prisoner. I was subduing them because they attacked me. To which Artis recognizes you all. She's not what she seems.
We know.
Yep.
Cool horns.
But Zandala basically storms up to her. You will release my father immediately. I demand it. I don't think I'm someone that you are able to make demands of, little elf. Which, everyone make perception rolls.
I don't wanna. God damn it.
Erd and the professor catch a brief glimpse of, Artis seemingly, makes a very slight head gesture, kind of squints like he's looking closely at Zandala, looks at Dragonbait, looks back at Zandala. Nonetheless, this is a negotiation. I'm willing to release these 2, but what do I get out of it? And she says this more looking at everyone else and kind of ignoring Zandala.
Well, unfortunately for us, we've already agreed to assist in Olmu. So that's off the board.
I mean, I'm fairly certain it's in everyone's best interest.
Aye, it is.
As I stated, that whole conversation, civilized people, not randomly attacking. And she kind of glances over her shoulder at Dragonbait and Artis.
But would you really fault them for that? You are an undead. In a jungle full of undead.
I'm not rotting or stinking or trying to bite people.
She got the point there.
Well, that we know of. She could be doing all those things.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true, but...
And technically Harmony knows that she is rotting.
I mean, is she cursed?
Are you asking her that?
Yeah. Are you cursed?
Define curse.
Did someone set a curse on you to be this way?
I don't know if curse is quite the right word, but if you're asking if I did this willingly, the answer is no. I did not choose an unlife.
Out of character. What do you guys think would happen if I used remove curse on her?
Honestly, no
Probably
idea.
nothing.
Yeah.
Because it's
Try and find out.
within its power. If she's a lich, then it's a curse that turns someone into a lich. It's going to be a really high level curse.
She is. Let's just find her flacking and destroy it.
She could also just be lying. Can we roll insights on this?
Yeah, you can roll an insight.
Not shadow
let's
scale
see
roll
what-
insight though.
I'm gonna see what. Oh,
Pacho! I got a 10.
I see.
Everything.
I mean, the rest of you, you're pretty certain, but Icarus, you know for a fact, she is telling you the truth. There's no hint of deception in anything she said.
I'll let Harmony know that. I'd be like, she's telling us the truth. I know it.
Well, Since we're negotiating, what is it that you would want in return for her father and his friend?
As I stated, that's going to depend on what you have to offer. You've already agreed to go into Omu, and that's the reason I'm here. And I'm fairly certain you're not going to do it.
I mean, if you want to, us to say that you are not evil and not on our side, why not just let them go as long as they agree not to attack you?
Show good faith.
And
Show
come
of good
with us.
faith. Release them so we know that you are...
Make
Good.
a persuasion roll.
Oof. Okay. Come on, good luck charms. Hey,
Eat your lucky charms.
how you doing?
Well, I suppose that makes sense. And she proceeds to walk over to her desk. She picks up a key off the desk.
Nah,
And then walks back to
I look at them and be like, now, you heard what we just said. Do not attack her, or I will not guarantee your life.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Is in
planning
good
on it.
hands.
She unlocks the cage, and Otis steps out. He stretches a bit because he was kind of... It's not a very tall cage. He was hunched over in there. Dragonbait steps out and like glares at her, and then very carefully makes his way around her to this chest and picks up a very nice looking sword that was leaning against it.
Please don't.
And then while never he makes eye contact the all the way around her, and then goes back over to stand next to Artis.
Now,
As soon
Artis,
What does he smell like?
You'd have to get closer to smell him.
Oh, that's fair.
now, Artis,
Yeah.
is this actually your daughter?
Well, once he steps out, Zandala does kind of step up and hug him. And Artis just kind of looks, and then he looks at you, and looks back at everyone else, and looks back at back down to Zandala, and then very awkward pat hug.
Dang.
I mean, it's been a long time. I haven't exactly seen any members of my family in years. I might not be the best person to ask. Meanwhile, Dragonbait is just staring daggers at Valindra. I've done my part of the bargain. Now, what is it you're going to offer me?
That was it. It was a show good faith. You did
Yeah,
it on your
that's
part.
what we
That was it.
Yes, I have shown good faith, but that's not a deal.
Now we leave. That's our show, good faith.
Yeah,
We're not fighting
seriously.
you.
That's why.
Sorry, but this...
I mean, I was perfectly clear in what I had said, and you agreed to it.
Oh. Are you actually doing this, Joe?
I mean, he's smiling on the other end of the couch, so I'm worried.
Oh, yeah. But...
Yeah!
Are you casting it at a high enough level?
Yeah, 9th level.
Because he has that one ninth level spell slot.
That way, just to avoid the check for right now.
At that, Valindra looks extremely annoyed at you.
Well, why are you attempting to cast spells at this point? I thought we were having a peaceful negotiation. We're not.
She suddenly, while she's doing that, Valindra kind of suddenly looks, more intrigued than anything else. But Zandala, she looks upset. She starts staring daggers at the professor, and then suddenly she reaches over and tries to grab Artis's hand.
Can I react with another spell?
Well, he pulls his hand away immediately from her. But yes, you may react with another spell.
On Zandala.
What does she got to beat?
It's my 15.
Yeah! Doesn't Zandala still have her beard too? No, how
No,
would he
she,
recognize
she,
it?
no, she pulled that out.
Oh, she pulled
like, as soon
all
as-
of it out?
Yeah, well, it wasn't hard. It's not like an actual beard, because it was just feathers stuck to her face.
Oh.
Zandala.
And upon doing that, Artis kind of steps around. Dragonbait follows him. And as he gets closer, he's like holding his hand in his other hand. Just, I thank you for that. Fun fact: I don't have a daughter.
I figured as much.
Then who's Hilda?
That we'll have to figure out once we've dealt with Zandala here.
And the artist kind of looks over, kind of, I don't know, who is Hilda?
That's
But-
what we're trying to figure out.
Ignis, my friend,
My entire world is falling apart.
if you would be so kind as to reach into my bag and take out one of these manacles and place it upon our elf there. Also, find something to gag her with.
Well, we're going to real quick start going through initiative because that technically might matter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll say that was on your turn, Professor, you cast that spell.
Mhm.
Now it is Igris go. It's going to take an action to pull that out of his bag, and
Yep.
then you'll be able to
I'll
walk
move
over.
Unless you've got something to deal with her yourself. So I have a feeling she's gonna pass us her next turn.
Well, I'm gonna go over there with the manacles.
I guess I should say, Shadow Scale, are you going to do anything during this?
Move forward. That's about it.
Erd, you going to do
I
anything?
want to pull up my crossbow.
Alright, you ready your crossbow? Artist just kind of continues to stand there.
I'm gonna have my staff in my hand, but I always have my staff.
You
Well,
you
I'll
walk
be-
up, holding the manacles.
Yeah.
She's still held fast. Dragonbait stands there. He glances towards the whole issue with Zandala, but he's still focusing entirely on Valindra.
What does he smell like? Like rage?
Range.
With a hint of lemon?
Jerky.
Currently, he smells of violets and brimstone.
That is an interesting combination.
Ooh,
Good
love
friend.
the smell of brimstone.
Valindra just kind of goes, oh, looks like there was even more lives going on here than I had imagined. In fact, maybe I'm the most honest person here, and she says with a little smile.
Well, you're
I doubt
not.
that.
So, chill out.
No, that's me.
I was gonna say, yeah, the little
Yeah.
one's the most honest one
I'd
here.
have to say the Shadow Skill would be the most.
Fair point. Harmony?
I'm so confused. So the girl we thought was her daughter, or his daughter, tried to touch his hand, and
Well, tried to dominate him at first.
First, I mean, you technically weren't sure what spell she was casting exactly without making an Arcana check. I mean, yeah, you can make an Arcana check to figure out what spell it was.
I just know it was Heretic magic.
I was gonna say, can anybody make an Arcana check to?
Well, apparently,
Yeah,
just
anyone who
that-
knows magic can make an
apparently
Arcana
I
to.
just thought knew she was casting a spell. Didn't like
Yeah,
it.
you didn't like that she was randomly casting a spell during negotiations. But Ignis and Harmony, you saw that she was starting to cast Dominate Person. No idea who, but she was starting to cast it. The professor, just not wanting her to cast anything, immediately counterspelled her.
Huh.
But then as soon as that happened, well, first she turned around, got angry, gave an angry look at the professor, and then suddenly tried to grab at Artis Simber's hand. He pulled away. The professor cast Hold Person on her, and then Artis came over and said that he doesn't have a daughter.
So yeah,
Besides, she doesn't look anything like my wife. And frankly speaking, doesn't look anything like me.
Could have been the milkman's.
ooh,
He glares at you.
Joking, just joking.
Did you do anything, Harmony?
no.
Ignis, I don't think this is a joking situation right now.
Professor?
Suppose I'll just stand there. And wait for Ignis to finish what he needs to do.
Alright, I'm gonna step away for a moment to go use the restroom.
No,
No.
just hold it.
Yes, old person, Joe's bladder.
Oh, I'm so glad that worked though with her getting a 1.
Yeah, you finally did something cool for once. It's been a while.
Gee, thanks.
What? No, the last session, you really bringing doom upon us all.
I've redeemed myself.
Kinda.
For now.
I've never had to redeem myself.
See, it pays to be
Personally.
distrustful of everybody. God, now how are we going to explain this to Hilda?
That's what I'm wondering. Who's Hilda now? Was she just some bodyguard you picked up? Or...
That could be.
I think
But they seemed like they had a history.
that's the thing. They seem like they have a history, but
Magic.
this just... And Hildegard seems like she's such a nice person.
No, I'm really worried.
I'm back.
I like Hildy.
I mean, we could always just, knock her out and throw her off the edge, but...
That will cause more issues. Particularly with Shadowscale. And everybody else.
True. Now it's joking.
Also, that's a pretty
Not-
evil thing to do. Even
I'm not
for
a
you.
killer like you.
But were you doing anything else, Professor?
No, I'll just continue basically concentrating.
All right, Igris, you've officially got her manacled.
Yep. And I'm gonna step away. Well,
I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna stay there.
Right. Shadow scale.
So, what did you want then?
As I stated, that depends entirely on what you have to offer me. Actually, seeing as she's not actually your daughter, maybe I could take her off your hands. And she gestures towards Zandala.
I'm gonna glance back at the professor.
I'm not the one to be worried about on that issue there, Edgar's.
Shadowscale, you get a message, not a message, but like that kind of voice in your head again.
That's why I said no.
And the pseudo dragon that hangs out around her neck is kind of like looking. It hisses slightly at Igris, but it also is looking upset like at Valindra.
Would a shield guardian suffice?
You're willing to offer a shield guardian?
And to be honest, the thing hasn't been the best in my care.
I've never had one before. So it'd be a change of pace, make things interesting. Not generally my style, but maybe I can... there might be others who are interested.
And I gotta say, it's in pristine condition. I should know.
Yes, I'll gladly take the release of those two for a shield guardian.
Very well. I take the amulet off and I give it to her.
You walk over to her to give it to her.
Yes.
She takes it, smiles, and... Oh. Now, was that so hard?
Put its curse on you.
No.
No.
It was not.
But I take it that means you are taking your... friend.
Yes, we are taking the half.
The so beloved daughter.
Yes, whatever she
Thinking
is,
or not,
whoever
we
she
need
is.
to accompany her to find her father. She's part of our party.
Valindra shrugs. Very well. Well, I do believe that this negotiation is come to an end. I wish you, again, best of luck dealing with Omu and the Soulmonger. To which Artis goes, you catch him kind of like another head gesture, like seemingly caught off guard and interested by that comment.
Mm-hmm.
She opens up a portal again on the floor. And you're welcome to leave, then.
And we shall. Alright. Igris, Erd, if you wouldn't mind bringing Zandala down first.
Yeah, I got her. And they're like, are you going to walk nicely?
She's still paralyzed.
No,
Unless you release it, Professor.
Did you gag her yet?
No.
Please make sure she can't speak.
Fine, I will take a piece of cloth and, put it over her mouth.
All right.
Vocal
Yep.
and semantic out of the way.
I mean, if you want, I could just carry her out and you can keep hold on her.
I fully intend to go with you anyway to ask
Well-
Hilda who she is.
Actually, wouldn't it already be up?
If that took an entire minute, yes.
I feel like that was a minute of talking, but
Oh, easily.
Definitely.
But regardless, yes, we're heading back out.
All right. Well, you all step onto it and you head back underneath the heart.
Interesting.
yep.
And as you get down there, Eku looks really confused, as does Hilda. So does Inushada.
Now, Hilda, my dear, did you know that
What?
Sundala was not his daughter?
I was not told that.
Alrighty. That was all I needed to know.
You had to, Hilda. Please don't be bad.
Well, I should just not make checks anymore.
Shadow Scale runs up to Hilda's leg, hugs onto it. Don't be me.
She kneels down and one-armed hugs you. And why would I be mean?
She was lying.
Hell, that's upsetting. Why was she lying?
That's what we're gonna try to figure out.
Now, as long as she doesn't attempt to cast any spells, we can be civil about this, can't we?
I could try using Suggest on her.
Well, here's enough to ungag her.
It'd be quick enough to put your finger in her mouth.
And just hand wave. You want to tell us the truth.
What does she gotta make?
Wisdom 15.
Meets a
Oh.
beat.
Try again.
You use another spell slot?
No, I meant you try again. You have failed me, Joe.
I'm saying you can cast it again.
No, I can't. I can only do it once per short rest.
Oh, then no. You ungag her, and Harmony tries to suggest, and she just goes, I don't have to tell you anything.
Are you still part of our party?
I don't know, am I?
Only if you actually tell us the truth.
What's your business with Artist Simber? I'm still there, holding onto her shackles, too, to make sure she doesn't,
Well, considering that you seem to know several people are after him, I have a feeling you already know.
Yeah.
To be honest, no.
She's an assassin.
She's a mercenary.
Are you all saying that in character?
15.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say she's an
I don't know
assassin.
how shield.
You're all very wrong. I thought you knew more about him than you were letting on. Well, maybe you just know people are after him.
Oh yes, we definitely know people are after him. We've never cared
We've
to
known
ask
a lot
why.
of them.
You have asked why.
Oh, the Giants, right.
Because he's
Yeah, he has a thing from the Giants.
Not that we've really cared about it.
So which organization are you with?
As I stated, I don't have any reason to tell you anything.
Yeah.
What do I get out of it?
that means she's not part of our party, right?
Your life?
We were
So
having
that we can
lunch
give her.
for
So then we can give her to the shadow, the Lindra girl.
elf for lunch. Good boy. I started my short sword.
We're not eating her.
You're saying that if I tell you the truth, you'll just pretend none of this happened and let me keep traveling with you?
No.
Didn't say that.
I mean, I'm as good as my word.
Shatterscale, I believe this is something that the adults will need to deal with.
Then you shouldn't be talking at all. Now shut up.
I literally do that. Yeah, she told you there.
Zandala kind of smirks at the professor. I agree with Shadowscale. I personally think that she sounds the smartest here. And she knows what to do.
The boy has water. Wasn't much what's in there.
Nonetheless, though, Hilda steps forward. I understand you said that she was lying about being the daughter of Artis, whom I'm assuming is this gentleman here. But is that reason to have her restrained?
She is able to cast spells, so yes.
Yes, but what does lying about being the daughter of some person in the jungle have to do with being restrained?
You know, I don't understand either, but...
Precautions.
Precautions against what? She'll lie some more because she's not handcuffed? I'm fairly certain that the moment you took off the gag, she's able to lie all she wants.
And make more spells.
Well, depending on the spell.
I mean, it's a wizard, so she could have access to Dimension Door or something of the like.
Oh, she's a wizard. She gets sorcerer.
No, she's a wizard.
Professor, make an intelligence check.
That's why people better not be doing things to my brain again.
I mean, now that you think about it, she's never once pulled out a spell book. She just said that she was.
She's a sorcerer.
Well, I'll be damned.
Suck on it, Andre.
I shall.
All the more the reason to be cautious with her, since she has innate magic.
Well, if Hilda vouches for her, then I think we should let her go.
If all she's doing is lying to you about being someone's daughter, which I admit is strange, but it's not a capital offense.
Well, you care to explain your actions with Artis there in the Heart of Ubtao then, Zandala?
Like I said, you already know what is going on with Artis Simber. You don't need to keep playing stupid anymore. You can just admit it. He's right there. He knows what's going on. I know what's going on. And I can't see how you don't.
Because I haven't cared.
Then Shadowscale's right. You're an idiot. Shut up.
Well, he's not an idiot. He's just single-focused.
I don't know. This many different people, organizations, and everything, all looking for one random guy in the jungle, and we choose to ignore it? Sounds pretty idiotic.
So then what is the reason that everybody is looking for him? This is not him asking, this is I am asking you.
Fine. She looks at Artis. Why don't you explain, Dad? To which Artis kinda looks around, but eventually obviously, you're aware that there's a couple of different people looking for me. You caught one here. I have an artifact that a lot of people want.
And what artifact is that?
A magic ring.
Okay. I got a magic ring too. What's yours do?
Well, it allows me to... It doesn't do anything particularly specific, but it boosts any attempts to use cold-based magic.
It should be the reason the frost giants are looking for you. And where did you get this ring?
Also, Zandala chimes in, that's not all it does. Come on, we're all being honest here now, Dad.
Quit saying Dad, you already lied.
I mean, she's very purposely saying
It's
that.
weirding us out.
There's other effects, potentially. I mean, I'm not a wizard. I don't look into these things.
Can I see the ring?
I'd prefer not.
Then tell us the rest of what it does.
I mean,
Are you going to try and... you want to make a persuasion roll?
I will. Let's see.
Yeah, see, I shouldn't make rolls. They always are low.
Even though that's like a really high plus, too.
Yeah.
I've
a
always
decent
rolled like this on this character. It's so annoying.
She caught the soul disease. But making rolls.
Nonetheless, this is not something that is, I would say, of particular import.
Well, then I don't see any reason why.
Don't
just-
be naive and stupid. Just
What's
don't.
it?
Just once. Just once.
Yeah.
In a D&D
That-
session. Just once.
I'm not.
That's entirely my character, and I will fight you.
I don't see any reasons why we shouldn't just let her go and go after you.
But
I mean, we're trying to figure out why everybody's after you and why we keep running into you and these groups, and possibly help,
I'll do it first.
but with no information or why,
Dumb luck.
then I see no reason we should be interfering in this anymore.
I mean, we did tell the Frost Giants we'd try to help.
We've told a lot of people a lot of things.
You're also all smelling ham.
Okay, and what is his purpose?
ask that out loud.
You can't just ask
Sure.
somebody why they smell like stuff. It's rude.
You're asking what his purpose is. Who, Dragon Bait?
Yeah.
He's one of my friends.
Why does he smell funny?
It's
Delicious.
how he communicates.
So
I
what
believe we
did
already
he
went
say?
through this too.
Yes, with 2 dead party members that didn't tell us anything really about that.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, you smell ham right now, as obviously we all do, which implies he is uneasy.
No kidding. I think we're all a little uneasy at the moment.
I'm just hungry.
I walk up there, December, and I looking at him. Just be honest. Are you bad?
No, I'm not bad. What?
Then
How did you get a hold of this artifact then?
I found it.
Yeah, you found it or you stole
Where?
it?
then
I found it.
Uh-huh.
And where did you find it?
In Mesero.
Wait, here?
How old are you?
That's not particularly important. Zundala kind of see, now we have more questions.
You can be quiet.
Well then.
No, your age definitely isn't important to me.
Maybe the professor's not as dumb as he looks.
Goodness, could you get her, please?
damn.
Do you gag her?
No.
I hate you.
The thing you're trying to do, is it good?
Yes, obviously. I'm trying to keep a dangerous artifact out of the wrong hands.
Why not just
And
destroy it?
It's not that simple. Have you tried destroying artifacts?
What makes it so dangerous?
It amplifies cold magic.
And
And what else?
And I'm guessing it grants longer life. Why don't you just throw it in a volcano?
because then he'd die.
I mean, I suppose, but somehow I don't feel like that's gonna work.
Well, if you are a good person and you're trying to do a good thing, then you can be honest.
Well, okay, if you're trying to keep it out of the wrong hands, why have you just been wandering around Chult?
Because it's really hard to find people here in a jungle.
But if people know that you're here in Chult already, why not just find another place to go to?
Yeah.
It's hard to find people in a jungle.
God damn it, guys.
There aren't many other places. It'd probably be easier to find me if, I don't know, I was hiding in, say, Waterdeep or Neverwinter. I don't know, the Somber Hills. There's a lot of other places you can go, but it's pretty easy to get lost in a jungle. Especially one that's not well mapped.
Well, that's definitely something that's been changing.
You're right, he's not as dumb as he looks, he says, looking to Zundala.
I swear to God.
I'm starting to like these two.
Alright. Alright, we need to move on to this conversation. This is going nowhere.
Takes the manacles off Zundala, puts them on the professor. We're trading.
No. We need to figure something out because this line of questioning is getting us nowhere. Where is it you need to go now, Arcus?
Like I said, I'm just trying to stay away from people. Though it sounds like you're going to Omu.
Well, first off, we're going to... Oh, what was it? Rakhama? Have a dwarf that needs a mind clearing first.
Oh, so what? When I tell somebody where we're going, I get yelled at. But you can tell where we're going.
I trust Artis more than I trust Valindra.
Never heard of the place.
Nor have we.
Perfect place to get lost.
Well, it's not too far away.
Oh, you
from
come
home.
with us now.
I suppose I could travel with you for a while. But what are we doing about, my dearest daughter?
Well, as long as she doesn't try anything stupid. Like she's going after you again, I have no problems with bringing her. Even if she is a sorceress.
Or we could just let her go, and if we see her again, we kill her.
You're gonna let her stay alone in the jungle.
Yeah.
I thought I was cruel at times.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
the
not
one who
really
lied to
for
us.
that either. Well, technically, we've all lied to each other.
I've never lied.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about the dragon.
I didn't. I lied to a dragon. Okay, sorry, I did lie to a dragon. I apologize.
Hilda looks, what color was it?
It's the same
Red.
one we killed.
Ah, that's fine then.
Anyway.
So I
Damn it!
believe,
I lost
yes,
another chance to
we
get rid of him.
We can just let her go, and yes, next time we see her, will be the last.
It's like a double-edged sword threat kind of deal.
You're just gonna send me off into the jungle by myself?
No. Why would
You
do
can
this?
stay with us as long as you don't do anything against us or Artis Simba right now.
He's bound on the mission to help us, guys.
Considering that you have the food and the water, I don't see myself taking any chances otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's been magically bound to help the rest of the sea, guys.
Yeah, but she could
That's
still,
true.
hurt us.
She
She's
could.
magically
but
bound
she
to
has-
finish the mission, but it doesn't mean that she has to finish it with us.
Exactly.
Okay, but we're a lot stronger than we're doing it on our own. And maybe she goes find some other people, but who knows if they're gonna have the power to do it.
But see, I'm not the one suggesting just leaving her in the jungle.
Neither am I!
That's everybody else for once.
I didn't say anything. I was
Except
ready
her.
here.
That's pretty.
I was just giving her a choice.
Alright, well,
She either be friendly
Or you ditch her.
or left.
Well, she's definitely going to choose to stick with you.
Oh,
Okay.
I may not like how this turned out, but I also don't want to die.
That's good.
And I don't want to have to kill you, so I guess we're friends.
Then I shall unmanacle.
She rubs her wrist. Me and Shadowscale are friends. Shadowscale's
Mm,
cool.
I'm not gonna
Throw the
being
manacles back at the professor.
What did you say, Brian?
What? What did I say? I didn't say anything.
I, Icarus, am throwing the manacles back to the professor.
Yeah, I'll catch him and put him away. Unless I'll just go collect our dwarf.
You know-
He's standing here next to us.
He's been standing over by the pack animals and whatnot.
Okay,
Yeah.
I waved to
expect
him.
awkward hugs.
When you wave to him, he starts walking over.
You know, it's gonna be different without, this big guy here.
I take it we have no friends now.
Yes, and they love hugs.
Excellent. He runs over and hags dragon bait. Oh, you smell good.
Oh, I
He
love
breathes
this guy.
deeply. Then he lets go and walks over and hugs Artist.
Oh, he's so
Um,
creepy.
Don't mind him. He's just friendly.
Definitely not my son.
Is there any more children you don't know about?
Last I checked, I didn't have kids.
Okay.
Anyways, let us head
Good to
to
know.
Hakhamar and then get this business in Olmu done.
Yes, let us keep going.
Rasnasi won't kill himself.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah?
I have a question for you now that we don't have, our shield guardian. What were some of those other systems?
So, you gave up Vorn, who is a unique shield guardian that could actually talk and be self-conscious.
How
If
come he
properly
never
repaired.
once- Oh,
If
He
I
was
had
never
turned
fully-
on the
Yeah,
systems.
I kept secretly telling Icarus that there was more to him, and asked him if he wanted to fully repair him, and he kept saying no.
God, you prick.
Hey, I was at that time. You and me were having, some bad stuff between us, which is why I also didn't fully repair him. I did not know what the other systems were, though. I only knew the ones that you knew, like the healing thing and the spell, which I didn't activate.
I really wanted to be able to use Vorn.
Sorry.
But I'm glad I didn't activate that stuff.
Yeah,
Needed a chip, and that was the only thing that popped into my mind.
well, you start heading off again. You continue starting to head back into the swamps. And it is relatively uneventful.
Great.
There's a fair bit of bantering and even occasionally a not quite argument, but
Did they get their equipment back from what's her name?
oh yeah, they did.
Okay. I asked them if they have enough stuff to be out in the jungle, or if we're gonna have to help them.
We've been living out here. We know how to get by.
What have you guys been doing about bug repellent?
You just gotta know how to make the right smells.
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
But
mean-
who's been arguing?
I mean, there's been a little back and forth between Hilda and Zandala. There's been some conversations between Eku and Artis. But it would seem that Hilda is very upset with learning the truth of Zandala. Nonetheless, night is falling.
if you need to vent.
Nonetheless, night is falling and it is time to make camp.
Junk squad deploys.
They bring back a fair little bit of food. They bring back the equivalent of 13. Which you do have 2 more mouths to feed now.
Yep. 15. Okay.
Well, they can make the right sounds, so we don't need to use insect repellent with us, right?
Well, they're only doing that for themselves.
Ah.
I want to talk to Artis about that, though?
Well, he basically explains that he's learned what plants to get to make the incense. And he just burns that around himself constantly. Also, if things get bad enough or he can't find the plants for a while, he does this, and you see him kind of like make a fist, and suddenly everything gets really cold around him.
Nice. Well, could you tell me, like, a description of the plants and, like, what they are?
Yeah, he pulls one out and shows it to you.
And you just burn this, you say?
Well, you gotta know how to prepare it. He'll show you the next time you take a long rest.
Yeah.
But it is slightly cooler and slightly lower humidity and only light rain today.
I'm the double
Heading out-
pack.
I'm gonna bug repellent everybody.
Yep, no double time.
Alright. Well, you start moving when partway through your journey, Eku does say that there appears it's the only clear way to be able to keep like making good time, but it looks like there might be something that should be concerning ahead.
So, question, is she in her Qualto form?
No.
Okay.
She has refused to take it since Artis and Dragonbait joined.
Okay.
Now, what do you mean by obstruction?
It looks like there is a section of the swamp that... There's a section of the swamp that has a concerning number of bodies floating within the water.
Can't wait.
That is concerning.
Shall we...
Does Harmony
just-
go back into her regular form then?
We'll have to ask her when she gets back out of the bathroom.
Gotcha.
Do we want to check it out or just go around?
I guess it could be a horde of undead.
Yeah.
Floating there. Well, that's kind of odd in it of itself. They are mindless. Well, there could be something else underneath.
Could be.
Shadow scale? Bird? What do you think?
No.
We should go around.
Do we wish to go around or straight forward?
I'm pretty sure go around.
Let's ask first, how long would it take for us to go around?
It's definitely going to prevent us from gaining any distance by a faster pace. We will have been making it at double time for nothing.
Personally, I'd say go forward. Only thing I'm worried about is it being like some sort of disease in the air.
I think we should just, yes, move forward.
Also, Harmony, do you go back to your previous form?
No, now that everybody knows.
Then I'm going to spend a great deal talking to you and asking why you would ever cover up such beautiful horns.
Well, then you continue to trek forward, and eventually you start approaching the swamp area where the bodies are, and Eku recommends that you dismount and send essentially a scouting team ahead to make sure everything's okay. Basically bringing forward all the combatants.
That sounds fine by me. Swampy
Is-
swamps.
Is someone able to make like some sort of automaton in our party?
No?
No.
Well, why would we be able to make an automaton? I don't got anybody like that.
I don't know, I'm just saying, it'd be really useful to have something go out there ahead of us and see if
That
it
would.
comes out of the water, or utilize
yes,
the request to pull us.
Where's my stuff? So I am actually, yes, going to make my turret. It's gonna be a big one. Well, it's small, but well, it says, I
Bigger
thought
than
it
your
was
shoulder?
size, but it's I can either create small or tiny.
I'm guessing the
create the small
creature from like the Star Wars trash compactors in there.
Oh.
And let's see.
You see a bunch of bodies floating in the water.
See?
Should I go flamethrower? ballista?
No, I'd say ballista, just for the simple fact of being able to disturb the water from a distance.
Yeah.
I guess all of us could do that, but at least you'd have your automaton out and ready.
Yes, I'm gonna throw my automaton out, and then have it go up to the edge.
All right. It crawls its way over to the edge.
I'm gonna have it shoot. Wait, so there's bodies?
Yeah, there's just kind of bodies floating around in the water, it looks like.
Well, Professor, do you think it'd be experimental to shoot one, see if it comes up?
Always.
Okay, I'm going to shoot like the closest. Where's the closest one?
Here.
I always experimental to shoot cannons.
I'm gonna shoot it.
No science?
It's gonna go.
All right. Fire away.
Fire away,
It's a
Daryl.
one.
Actions. Why isn't it showing?
You should have really
Oh,
long
that-
time to use your automaton.
Yeah. That
That's
wasn't
it.
what. Yeah, that's
That's-
the damage.
That's, yeah, I was saying.
I'm trying to hit because I haven't used it since I switched to.
Yeah.
You might have to use the one in Roll20.
That would really suck.
I mean, you'll have the Roll20 sheet up.
Yeah.
In addition
I have the
to-
roll 20 sheet up anyways right now. So I have to go.
Make an attack roll, and then I'll use that damage.
Yeah.
If you hit.
Come on. Force ballista.
Didn't matter. Same roll.
Well, that's to hit though.
Yeah.
So you hit the body, and it thunks into it, and suddenly all the bodies begin shifting and sliding and moving around.
Well, seems it wasn't fun to hold.
Yep.
Should be easy to deal with, hopefully. Unless there's like 30 bodies out here.
Yeah, it's still easy.
Don't worry, Tyler. If you get low roll, you've already at least attacked.
You notice that a couple of them look to be bigger than the others.
Oh, God.
Whoa!
No.
Oh,
These
it's
are not
already
normal.
illegal.
That's an orc body. There's an orc. He's in trails out.
That's not an orc.
Sucking.
That looks like a like an ogre.
It
Oh,
does
what the
look like an ogre.
They have undead ogres.
They
I
have
mean,
cave
I
trolls.
think any sentient being can be undead, can't it?
Yeah.
Oh, those are some nice.
Not
zombie
any.
rolls, Joe.
Aw, dang it.
I like that. 18.
18.
That's 0.
That's a good crit.
Oh, this day.
Nah.
It's it's set to always whisper rolls.
He just whispered them to us.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, hey. I just get to take my characters one after another.
I would say it's time for a fireball.
Hey, I got a big one for that.
Yeah.
Okay. That one's a little too easy, Sam.
You know,
He'd be
Tyler,
the only thing he has that's big.
Ooh.
Can't even drink right now. I'm laughing.
why you gotta hurt me so much?
I'm
That's
sorry.
why are they still visible?
I don't know. They just are.
Those are some better rolls.
Yeah.
Well, it's just initiative, so it's not that big of a deal.
But still. Oh, it's a 10.
Everything's going above 8.
A 12. Oh, no, 4. Don't worry, Tyler. I got a
What
1.
did you roll?
Oh, they're not 18.
Oh, you got a. Oh.
I got a 5.
Oh.
I'm at the bottom.
Or,
No,
I am
I'm
at
at-
the bottom.
I'm at the bottom.
No, there's a zombie that's got 0.
Well, that's
Yeah.
this one. Tyler, I rolled a 1.
Oh,
I'm on the bottom.
I better hope I can take out quite a few of these.
Yeah.
Joe, why do I have a zombie where I can see the health?
That's probably why. It's probably associated because I have 2 different zombies.
But I can move him, Joe. Why can I move?
Yeah, I've got because I tried to create 2 different zombie character sheets.
Oh. Okay. Then you can take a little
So
bit.
I could try to have the one. I'll have to later set them up.
Hey,
So those are
disconnect
different.
power.
I've got
Kick it in.
different tokens, but they are apparently attributed to the same sheet.
Is this the one you hit then?
Yes.
Yes.
And wouldn't he also get? It's a force ballistic, so wouldn't he could move back
Yes. 10 feet, I believe it was.
if it fails?
Any
Its...
kind of save.
I gotta find it now.
Like I said, it's been a while since you used the thing.
Yeah. So let's see. If it's hit, it gets pushed. No save. 5 feet.
Oh, we had something like a vortex grenade. Just chuck it right there. Bring everybody together.
Well, they start moving. Luckily for you, you are literally dealing with zombies that are currently in difficult terrain.
Yeah.
That's right. That's water. How deep is that water?
It's a good, probably 5 to 6 feet deep in some areas.
I can't go in that water.
In other areas, it's the shallowest, right up at the shore, is only a few inches, but in the middle, it gets up to 5 feet.
Oh man,
mean,
can fly.
I guess.
I might fight in the water.
I guess with my battle axe, it can't. It always floats. But
Yeah.
it's a swamp.
Just imagine you trying to attack with that thing.
Shadow scale.
I suggest you don't get too close to them.
Too bad. I can teleport now. I can do what I want. Ed plus
Oh, you're teleporting. Okay.
with my new passive, I move 20 feet automatically.
Bugs, unite!
How far can you teleport?
30 feet.
Huh.
Oh, and then I activate the raid so I can teleport. So I can teleport an additional 30 feet automatically. But I don't need to go much further than this.
Thinking about
You
fireball
hit it.
there.
Rage Sun, okay.
Yes.
You hit it again.
And that should be the end of my turn.
Professor.
I go 30 feet up in the air.
And drop a nuke.
And fireball.
Or shadow steel.
Right.
Jeez. That one.
Right there. Oh,
That one.
Look at all my
For the
other
most part,
rolls,
you
though.
rolled-
Look at my
Yeah, you
other
rolled pretty
rolls.
well.
the one. Just the one. Yes. Dropping it right there. Nice big group.
Nope. Tiny fireball.
Oh, the tiny
It
fireball.
says it's listed as a 20-foot one, but it never comes out at 20 feet.
I was gonna say that.
I was about to
It's
say.
a grower, not a shower.
Well, technically, it does just flash out, so.
Oh no. So many jokes.
Don't. Gotta keep this a little kid friendly.
you see any little kids watching this?
So there.
Yes. That is utterly perfect.
Those shadow scales still take damage.
No, she's
No.
out of the range.
I know, but I thought even if you were in a 5-foot area of fire.
Now we're
It's
seeing
showing
my
us those rolls, Joe.
Yeah, because everything is set to public.
Couldn't fix that.
Actually, let me see if I can. Maybe this will work. Yay!
I'm so sorry, Joe.
All right. I like the idea that the DM could fudge their rolls if they really wanted to, just make things interesting.
I'm sure
So-
he has.
And what do you, 15 to beat?
Yep, 15 dex save.
I was that he failed. First one.
I was gonna say, I think a lot of them are gonna fail. I mean,
And they take half damage on a success.
Yes.
So half damage on a success is still going to be.
quite a lot.
Painful.
So that one down there dead, ready.
62, or so have still be 31 damage.
So yeah, basically all the little zombies that got hit are dead. Regardless.
That first one was deader, was more deader. It was took damage already.
So those big guys.
Let's see, so well, I mean,
At least there's no methane pockets around here.
Nobody fart.
well, a massive fireball explodes, and you see several of the normal-sized zombies just kind of immediately get crisp and toasted. What is above the water level is just gone, basically. Burnt, charred all the way down to the skeletal remains. But all the bigger ones appear to just be kind of toasty.
They're perfect hugging warmth.
This one makes it up, actually,
Yeah.
and proceeds to try and attack Eku. And misses horribly. And Ushada.
This one is going to get... Did it hit?
Yeah. I just realized I didn't roll initiative for the NPCs. I was trying to do all the zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got
Here-
we've
here's
got
the bear.
a little too many on the NPC side, I think.
Well, this is literally a campaign where this is supposed to happen.
Yeah, I figured after.
They didn't decide to fight. They're just
Oh
there.
wow, so many of them should have gone before.
We'll say they were surprised.
By the great.
Who is she
might-
targeting?
This guy. About the only radiant damage she has.
That her turn.
Yep, and the next attack roll against the target has advantage.
Artis jogs up to join Shadowscale. And he pulls out a nice little dagger.
Nice little dagger. Dagger.
Didn't want to obliterate the guy in front of me, right? Crit, so...
He literally runs up and just jams it into the eye socket.
Bookmark.
He named it.
Bookmark.
Bookmark.
Yeah.
Dagger.
He's allowed to name his weapons.
Can I name my weapons?
No. Okay. Yeah, technically, anyone's allowed to name their weapons. Although your weapon already has a name. Your weapon's name is Bob.
That's true. I'm looking at his little handout here, and he has like 3 different weapons, and he uses his dagger.
Yeah, he decided to use his dagger.
Great axe. Only got it both
Why's he
ways.
got it? Why's he got it? Oh, yeah.
What do you got?
He just does a 4. Is his modifier on that even?
Yeah, he rolled a
is.
1.
It
Oh,
is.
wow. Yeah.
Nog, maybe I should have given you to send off to Valindra.
Oh, here we go.
Then you
Got
see it
closer.
pull a weapon out of its decaying flesh and smack
Is
Nog.
that one on his nipple? Or by his nipple? His stomach?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nog takes 10 bludgeoning
You
damage.
see, nipples are sensitive. So if he pulls it out, it could do extra damage.
Except for undead.
We're not having this talk.
Are you nipple sensitive, Sam?
I said we're not having any sort of talk like this.
Alright. Then tell us through interpretive dance.
It's important.
Don't think you'd want to see that either.
Well...
Quick play, I'm sexy and I know it.
No, that is only when I am inebriated.
Dragon bait runs over.
He smells like ham at him.
No. He smells currently like...
Fudge.
He smells like a campfire.
Jeez.
He takes that one down.
Holy Defender +3, long sword, two-handed. Held them off though.
Harmony.
Yeah, it's in
I'm gonna do a zappy zap.
a zap zap.
She zaps.
On what?
Don't
That
forget to
one?
shake your snaky stick.
Shaking it.
Yes! Max damage. Aww.
Bzzzt.
Second zappy zap. Joseph.
I see it.
And
It hits.
Rainbow!
oh, shit.
I always forget that that's what magic looks like. Lightning isn't an option on here.
It's unfortunate. I guess it's technically some rare damage, but it's better.
I mean, technically she's doing force damage anyway.
It's true.
Igris.
Alright,
So will a giant fist come out? That one looked actually pretty good.
I'm going to move to here and Burning Hands it.
What is the cone on that?
15-foot cone.
Yeah, it's not as cool as me.
I am because I don't have to do anything to do that.
But you're not able to upcast it though.
No, base level is 2.
Yeah, but see, I can do a level 9 version of it, and it goes up to 30 feet.
So you hit the big one and that little one.
Yep.
Alright, so how about you both cast Burning Hands at each other and see who wins?
Yeah. See who's left standing. Did it? Or it did do the.
And I guess you could. I don't know what. Can you counterspell it if it's his blessing?
So-
Yeah. It's still a spell. isn't it?
Doesn't.
It is still a
doesn't
spell.
look- and it doesn't look like it's adding the D8 for my arcane.
No, it didn't.
I don't know why it didn't, so I will. D8.
Is it because it's not one of your artificer spells?
No, it's one of my artificer spells.
Oh.
Because I had that one to begin with too. I don't know if it's gonna.
Not from being an artificer, was it?
Yeah, that's one of the spells I could have taken. No, probably not. Yeah.
It's been a while
Yeah,
since these
no,
Burning
yeah.
Hands, dude.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, because if I manage spells,
Just because you can take it doesn't mean it's from
Yeah.
artificer.
I mean, if it's on the list of spells that it
Yeah,
gives me to do.
Burning Hands is specifically sorcerers and wizards for class.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking through the thing, and yeah, it doesn't have Burning Hands, so yeah, that's only the artificer,
You're getting it from your race
my class,
And your-
my race.
and from your blessing.
Yep.
Well, this big guy.
Well, hey, I still have my
Oh.
bonus action for my
Oh,
turret.
yep.
Try
You
to
didn't
cheat
share?
me. Right, so it will be shooting at the big one that I just hit.
Fire away. Hit.
Yay!
Well, that's it.
And I am also fired up.
Flame on.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Shibato shall join the fight. Will she actually do anything?
Couldn't tell you.
Apparently she does. She kills him. Erd.
Yeah. First off, I'm gonna hunter mark this bastard right here. Just because I like a hunter mark. And then I'm gonna shoot at my crossbow.
Hit.
Then we're gonna use my bugs. Do some extra damage to it.
The bugs start just eating the dead skin.
Feast my pets first.
Anything else?
Oh, I can't do anything. I gotta reload.
Kwani is going to follow in Erd's footsteps and fire her little crossbow,
With some mugs.
but it goes over his shoulder. Eku He'll move up, stepping over that dead zombie. And stab at it. Zandala will step forward. Kind of look around. Seemingly half bored with this. And she'll throw a little firebolt at this guy. Hildegard will run up to him. Actually, she would run up to the big guy. Landing 2 blows. And bringing him down. Shadow scale.
I can't go in that water.
You can go for the first few paces.
There's a guy right there. You can attack.
Yeah.
That entire stretch looks like it's shallower than the other 2 sides.
No, I shall attack this thing.
Hit.
I gotta make sure so I can't attack anymore.
It goes down.
I must move it.
Okay, well, then. See, I was right there. This is all difficult terrain, right?
Yes, if you're actually moving through it.
Oh, it's just a little guy now, is it?
Yeah.
He's all that's left.
The lower tiger. 9 more.
Alright, that hit him.
You hit him. He is still up.
Everything I got.
Well, he will hit you back.
No!
The first damage.
He hits you for 6 bludgeoning as he
Oh,
smacks you.
she took only 3 damage.
Professor.
You flies over stairs.
You could have just walked and land and walked over.
Oh, son of a!
More damage!
Oh, thank God! I'm off. I got somebody in front
Lord.
next to me.
It flies off and hits Shadow Scale. Or actually, you hit Artis.
Oh, son of a!
Roll damage.
$2 chuckles.
I mean, she snickers a bit.
Look who's
And,
shooting who now.
And Artis is just like, watch your aim! I'm standing right here! Anything else, Professor?
Man, so much for redeeming yourself.
Yep. That's it.
What about Enushada?
At least you redeem yourself when it matters.
Yeah.
Well, she definitely hits it. And kills it. And with that, all the undead are defeated.
Well, that was quick and easy.
I mean, they're just zombies.
And we have 3 people who can cast fireball at least.
Well, heretic magic going off in the swamps.
Yeah, Zandala only does it when she actually feels threatened.
No, we only have 2, huh? Unless Artist can do something. But it seems like he's kind of the cold guy.
Anyways, we continue on.
Well, you move further into the jungle. And once again back into deeper swamp.
Swamps! I'm home!
Eventually, it is time once again to make camp.
Time to make a swamp hunt.
Jesus. Y'all hear that big ass bird?
Go, Jacques. Find that bird.
Send out Rage Fang along with it this time. Rage Fang.
Well, Rage Fang goes off, comes back with nothing.
Well
Which-
tried, girl.
Your Dionychus, however, come back with the equivalent of 14 rations. You eventually find a spot that's relatively dry, as best as you can get, and you make camp for the night.
Just big mud huts.
You know how long it would take us to make a mud hut?
That's how long. Just throw mud in, scrape it out, and sleep.
No.
Well, you do have a tiefling who can cast Burning Hands as many times as you want.
Yeah, I guess it would work faster that way. Smell of burnt mud, though.
However, not too far away from where you're setting up camp, you realize that you see something floating in the water of the swamp.
More done. More bodies.
I guess I will go check it out.
You find a giant frog that is already dead.
Oh.
And there is a blade of a short sword poking out of its back.
Must be a big frog.
It is a giant frog.
I guess I will ask Aku if she knows of what this is.
A giant frog.
It is a giant frog.
And I'll pull out the sword.
The sword, you look close at the sword is poking from inside of it.
Oh, I guess
It
I'll
ate
open the
someone.
belly.
You cut it open.
Yeah.
You find the half-digested remains of a halfling.
Well,
Dang.
Like
You
I
only had
died
half
from
a
a really
meal.
long time.
Well, I mean, he's half-digested. He's definitely dead.
Yeah, you know.
all the people that we leave in the jungle.
Still, I don't know. I think I feel sorry for the frog. Because, you know, he only got halfway through his meal before he died.
Like,
Okay, continue.
Eku just shakes her head and walks back over to camp.
Poor guy.
guess we'll drag the frog body to shore and pull out the halfling.
Alright.
Halfling.
Anybody want frog? I mean, it's meat.
Kinda make-
good.
Kind of like a cape out of the frog's skin.
So marinating in the swamp.
Mm.
You sure you don't want to eat this without thinking, Professor?
I said I'm not eating it.
I guess I'll check the halfling body.
Alright. He doesn't... Anything that... Like, clothing-wise and stuff, he's, like I said, half-digested. He's got a handful of coins. And he's got, like, 18 gold on him.
I'll hand that to whoever wants it.
You can hand that to Ignis.
Yeah, fine, I'll take it. I'm gonna wash it off before I put it in. Away.
He's to have bodily fluids on him.
But nonetheless, you set up
remember
camp. You finish setting up camp and rest the night away.
Was anything special about that sword? Or just a regular sword?
Just a regular short sword.
That's kind of what I was hoping to give to Erd.
But the night passes uneventfully and it's time to get moving again.
Bug repellent.
You all start heading out once more.
How's the weather?
The same.
Dump time!
The weather is in our favor, we will always double that.
Well, you keep moving.
It's always in my favor.
When about 3 in the afternoon, Shadow Scale and Erd make wisdom saves.
No!
That sounds kind of
Okay.
racist.
It's because you touched something, didn't you?
I like those
No, it's because
saves.
they're from here.
What was that?
It's because they're from here.
Yeah.
So both Shadow Scale and Erd, you feel like you don't know how to describe it. It's a general sense in like the back of your head that you need to start suddenly heading north. And all of a sudden, all your Deinonychus, Rage Fang, your Triceratops, and your Ankylosaurus all start walking north.
Alright, so it's affecting reptilian people. Got it!
Where
What's
are
this
they
going on here? That's what I would like to
The
know.
lower north. So shut up. Leave us alone.
Why are you heading
Alaska?
north?
Good. That's a good save.
What is going on?
Yeah, your animal, I mean, regardless of whether or not you want them to, they're all just heading north all of a sudden.
Aku.
I am not sure what is happening.
So are we, like, against our will as well?
No, you aren't, but you know
Okay.
that there's a feeling. But all your animals just start walking.
There's
None of
something-
your none of your birds seem affected though.
There's something calling us.
What are you casting it on?
The assumed magical effect of reptilians walking north.
You don't have a target to cast on.
I think we're gonna have to take care of it if we want to get our animals lead
I
us.
guess.
Or come with us.
Guess we're headed north.
That's away
Well-
from the effect.
You eventually
Do we know
head.
why we're heading north?
No, you just know that you want to.
What am I? What am I?
Is it
Ammo?
away
No?
from the effect or is it to the effect? You never know.
No, none of them know why. They just know that you
Okay.
should head north. Eventually, you reach a spotty, swampy area, and you see a bunch of lizardmen standing around.
Great. These guys.
Are they your
Again.
relatives?
They're green. I'm not green, so
Yes, these appear to be green lizardmen.
I love
Distant
our formation.
cousins, thrice removed.
twice removed.
Taking the back, because that's what I was told I'm the strongest.
They're just standing there?
They're all just standing there.
Well, Aaron, you
And-
want to go talk to them?
And your animals joined in a area not too far away either, in a larger landmass that they can properly stand on.
Well, my lizard can stand on anything, so
That's true.
we don't care. What is this? Is this like a riverbed?
And it's just part of the swamp in general.
Oh,
There's just water and then there's somewhat dry areas.
Anybody have a plan?
Yeah. Let's go find out what's going on.
yeah. You don't touch anything.
Well, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, it's talking faster.
Well then, Erd, lead the way. You're a lizard man.
I'm going through the water, so I suppose. High speed. Oh, there's someone else snuck up behind him. I'll go on this island right here. I don't think these speak common, do they?
Nope, they don't.
Okay. I yell, Incotronic. What you looking at?
We were called here.
By what?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Aren't you here for the same reason?
Kind of. I was kind of fortunate by my lizard.
Alright. Erd and Shadowscale make wisdom saving or charisma saving throws this time.
No!
Why?
How am I
charisma?
gonna make saving throws?
I have nothing to fight charisma. I rolled a 9.
Jesus Christ, Dragonbait. He's just
Oh,
amazing at everything he wants to do.
Oh fuck, Dre, mate. He's the next one to be eaten.
You know what that is? Because he smells like success. That's why he's getting all of his
Damn
rolls.
it.
I hate you. I hate you.
No, that was a good one. Shut up.
Come on, yeah, that was a good one.
Go die, Tyler.
I saw a chance and I took it.
So, all but this one down here at the end kind of looks around going, what was that? But suddenly Shadowscale, Erd, and more player knowledge, all these guys over here suddenly feel the urge to kill the fleshy ones.
The fleshy
Son
one.
of a bitch!
They are not scaled ones. They do not need to be here.
It's Shadowscale's worst nightmare. And she's next to the professor. Fuck! The professor is screwed.
Would I retain any knowledge of the people I'm biting?
You know who they are.
So,
But you know you're.
God damn.
But you also. You feel like a disgust at them.
but particularly which one I should be taking out first?
You don't feel any animosity towards Dragonbait at all, and you feel like Zundal is pretty okay.
I meant more along less tactically speaking.
That's up to you.
Understood.
Shit.
Oh, I don't know what I'm attacking.
Oh, and this would be a surprise round, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Oh no.
A new shadow doesn't do anything. Shadow scale.
Boop, boop,
Take me. I can't see the
boop,
pressure right now.
Flowers!
Where they kill a bunch of people with flowers. Ah!
Making the swamp a little happier.
This just
No,
doesn't.
they're poisonous flowers, though.
This is so bad. She's being forced to attack us
Attack
with the
and
flowers.
Oh,
Oh shit.
poor
Whack.
dog.
It's not
No,
now.
it's not-
I'm attacking Innistrara.
Oh,
Pay attention, Tyler.
I didn't hear him say. I just saw him move in front of knock.
You hit her again. She continues to be caught unaware. Is that your turn?
Yep.
You just be lucky the animals not here.
What?
Be lucky the animals are not here. All the dinosaurs, reptiles.
I don't want to think about that.
This lizard folk swims all the way over. Erd.
Huzzoo!
I feel like Joe read over this effect and got a nasty thought about it. So thinking about this the entire time.
Professor's way up there.
Shut up!
No man's land.
I'm trying to take out the healers first, because that's what I do.
I want the professor. I'm gonna eat him. That's a good idea. I'm gonna mark this girl right here. By Hunter's Mook.
My poor NPC.
I'm gonna keep
Who are you marking?
Innistrara.
Dennis. Oh. Who's our healer then?
She is marked.
Innistrara's
She's the
a
healer.
and so is Harmony.
Harmony.
Seen heal, and so has Ignis. I've seen heal.
Yeah.
And Eku.
Oh yeah, I did. Echo did heal me that one time too.
Anyways. I don't give a hoot.
That does not hit her.
Mm-hmm.
Goes just barely past her.
When can I use my thing? I have my 20.
Anytime you choose to use it.
Oh.
But you can only do it once per short rest?
Yeah.
Do you choose to do it right now?
No.
This guy runs over. Professor is surprised.
Almost taste the professor. I hope he flies up in the air. Make me an easier target to hit.
Shut up.
Wow, a lot of people are going for you, Professor.
This guy gets to this range and then tosses a javelin at Kwani,
Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna
but
steal
it
his
misses
boot.
her.
I'm gonna get close enough and steal his boot off his feet. Watch him fall.
Harmony is surprised.
Man, it sucks because I'm the only one who wouldn't be possible to take a surprise too.
Guy throws a javelin at Eku and hit. Nog is surprised. He swims across.
So the javelin.
Well, most of them are dashing to get over you.
lovely.
This guy is surprised because he doesn't know what's going on. Anushada.
Isn't he a lizard?
He is. But he doesn't seem to be, like, suddenly bloodthirsty.
Yeah, he didn't get affected.
Or he made a save.
I mean, you know Dragonbait also doesn't seem to be upset.
We already know his reason. I got yelled at for it.
She's gonna cure wounds on herself.
Man, I really thought about taking the feat Mage Hunter 2 or whatever it is, Mage Slayer.
And you can't disengage because I already cast a spell, right?
Yep, disengages in action.
She moves. Attack.
Doesn't matter where she goes. I'll find her.
Try to restrain Shadow Scale?
Grapple check?
Oh. I should just try to delay.
She's just gonna wait there.
She'll
Alright.
invoke the...
Opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There is.
Hit. That her turn. Also difficult terrain for the water.
Yeah.
And difficult terrain for me. 15
yeah.
feet from me as well.
So even on land, that was difficult terrain. But that's her turn.
Yeah.
You can make another charisma save. Shadow Scale. You snap out of it.
I'm sorry! Runs up, hugs Anusara, throwing her weapons aside.
It floats in the water. Starts bobbing.
That's my entire turn. I'm crying while holding Anusara.
This ain't a good place to be stepping out of this.
This guy is going to go after Eku. He starts by trying to hit her with his club, but misses. But despite that, he will then go in for a bite, which she also manages to fend off. Erd, you can start by making a charisma save.
Nope.
You still want to kill the fleshy ones. The soft ones.
I guess I'm gonna zoom attacking her.
If I had used Geyser, like I was thinking about
That hit.
right here, would it have hit all of them?
Most likely, yeah.
That's what I was thinking!
So Shadowscare runs up and hugs Anushada, and then she immediately takes a bolt in the shoulder.
Yep, bugs.
And bugs start swarming all over.
Doesn't matter, keep hugging. What kind of damage does your bugs do?
Bug damage.
Okay. Yeah, I need to know
I
if
think
I
it's
resist it.
piercing.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope. It's piercing damage.
Well, this lizard folk will also go after hitting her with the club and then trying to take a bite. However, the bite does not land. Professor!
Well, usual, 30 feet up in the air.
You just see Erd's head just snap up.
And I want these lizard men to be gone from my sight. I believe that's the spot I want. Yes,
Where?
right here. Echo.
And,
There.
Nah, we'll go with that one.
So you also hit Erd.
He doesn't care.
Susceptible casualty.
Alright.
Third, dex save. Expecting so much more damage done.
God, I was really hoping to one-hit kill my teammate.
He saved. I expected him to save.
Because Dex is my focus.
That's what? 44?
44.
You get 24.
Or 22 and a half.
Sorry, Herd.
That's okay. I can still take the 4d4.
I don't think your lizard buddies did.
I don't care about them. That's their problem. That's them problem.
Well, they're certainly gone from my sight.
There's still one. There's technically 2 left.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Harmony.
I'm gonna do the zippy zap on this one.
Zip zap,
Zippy zap.
Zippy zip.
Shaking the snake.
Shaking it.
Zap.
Pow. Rainbow.
More.
Another 7.
Gets hit twice. Suddenly, a huge mass of motion starts coming from the center of the water here,
Cthulhu?
What did
God.
I this off?
and you hear a very angry sounding voice.
It is I, the great guardian of the star.
Sorry, Richie always taking a long time, so I was just like, yes.
Got my chance.
What the?
I saw it and I took it.
It was beautiful.
I'd only just summoned them to me.
Well, you shouldn't have made him attack us.
Well,
Oh, shit.
Damn
Oh.
swamp dragon.
Well then,
looks like we get to harvest more dragon parts. Igus.
yes. I want one of them horns.
What do you mean harvest? You can't harvest without me.
True. We need the Erd.
Black dragon.
Oh, thank God, move over there.
Alright, think he's a
It
little
immediately moves up, and all of you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Damn it!
I'm
Welcome
proficient
to,
in
or
that.
not?
You don't have to, no.
Okay.
Wait, can I? Oh no, those are
I can
ability
still be
checks.
feared while raging.
Would I? No.
What was that?
I can still be feared while raging.
Does it say anything that you can't?
I wasn't sure. Doesn't look like it though.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's anything that prevents you from being afraid.
Actions.
But I'm angry.
Don't matter, you're scared now.
You're angry, scared. You're
I'm
friendly.
going to be adding 4 to mine,
Alright.
and trying to see who I'll. Yeah, I'm just gonna add 4 to mine.
He doesn't care. You're frangry there, Andre. Frangry.
So the Professor and Igris, as well as Enushada and Dragonbait, are unaffected. The rest of you
Would
are...
Harmony be? Oh, that's a. Because she also got a 16.
Did you get it? Where?
Isn't that hers right up there, right up before
Oh.
Shadow Scale?
Yeah, I didn't see that one. Far up. Yeah, so, and also Harmony. You are not scared of the dragon, but the rest of you are.
You ain't that tough. Kind of
Can
crack
you
my
not
knuckles.
antagonize it already?
It then
It's
goes
already
in
pissed off.
and tries to eat Kwani.
No, not Kwani. Which
Who's
one's Kwani?
I'm right next to
There we
you!
go.
Hey, get it, make sure. That was
Twitch.
next too.
She immediately goes down.
Oh crap.
Igus, what did I say about antagonizing the dragon?
He said not to.
It was already pissed off.
Well, technically, you're the one who translates it.
Yeah. You're the one who killed all of his minions. So,
Then-
if anybody, it'll go up to you.
Then it makes 2 claw attacks on Igris.
Bring it.
It hits you twice, dealing a total of 28 slashing.
Okay.
Nog.
Nog will be Nog.
What about the dragon guy right here? This lizard man.
Which
Oh.
lizard man?
Never mind.
He hasn't... Yeah.
I was down.
Bounces harmlessly off the thick scales.
Why do I still have you around, Nog?
Igris.
For bait.
Most likely.
I think I'm gonna. Let's go pull out the wand of magic missiles and fire it off.
Pew! It uses his wing, his shield.
Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, there it is. No. Oh yeah, I forgot that it's just auto hit. 2, 3,
In terms of
4,
casting it.
Why? It's
6. Is it just going? Because
it's only rolling 1d4 each time, but yeah.
yeah, that's like I tried to click it because it has it on my sheet. It has it, so it would be 8, and that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 more.
So 31 total.
Yes. And then, I mean, am I at a safe distance to actually get away from it without an opportunity attack? I
don't know, are you?
Distance,
I'm not. That's
so-
what I'm
It
like
hit you
mumbling to
from where it
myself.
was.
Oh yeah.
You might be too. You're not taking on an engage.
Yeah, but it's still close enough to hit me, so I'm within its range. So I shall. Crap. What do I have? That's bonus action.
You can't even bring that out. It's an action to bring out your
Yeah.
little thing.
Well, I'm going to pull out my flame blade. It's a bonus action to cast it.
All right, you have your flame blade cast.
Yep. And now I am. So, because it's a spell, so now I am wreathed in fire.
All right, that your turn?
Yep.
In
I'm
response
gonna
to that, it hits you with its tail.
Yep. I was like, I'm gonna get hit.
Whap whap.
You take 17 bludgeoning.
Yeah, I'm down.
And how much fire does it take?
I think it was like a D8.
That was only like a D6 or D4.
My. Oh, I can't look at any of my stuff right now.
You've been hit so hard.
Yeah,
You
I was
can't
hit
see
so
me.
hard. It takes a D4 damage.
Roll your D4.
Oh,
3.
I got boo-boo.
This lizard folk will continue to try and beat down Eku,
That's not what I wanted.
but doesn't land any blows. The shaman is not sure what's going on, but he sees a big old dragon. He immediately prostrates himself on the ground. Anushada?
Are we finishing combat or what are we doing?
Oh yeah, that's top of the initiative, isn't it?
Yep.
Then we shall finish there.